Hello, welcome to the City Hydro Parsley Grow-A-Long, day number 3 and 4. We're going to combine a couple days together with a couple of the microgreens we're doing right now, only because the germination time is a much longer period of time, and it's basically the same 30-second Earl Schreiber paint job watering and 10 seconds on the lid. And so we thought that it would be much more efficient if we combined a couple days. So this will be day 3 and 4, and then we'll get into day 5, where we'll show you a little bit more on the germination, what's happening inside the tray. So let's take a look inside the tray today, and we are having a nice moisture build up on the lids, so it's still nice and moist. The tray is looking really nice inside. The seeds are starting to plump up. I'm actually going to zoom in and give you a nice view of the seeds here. So we're zooming in here, and there you can see the seeds are starting to plump up really nice. They'll start to pop in a couple days. Parsley is a real slow germinator. It takes a long time to germinate. I've had people call me up and say, "Hey Larry, my parsley's not germinating, something's wrong with my seeds." It's a slow germinator. It takes a long amount of time for it to germinate, and it will germinate. You just got to give it that time. For a seed company to sell seeds that aren't germinating at all is very, very, very rare. Most of the time it's a germination issue where it's a 75% germination rate. It's very rare that none of your seeds will germinate whatsoever. So let me see if I can get a little bit closer in there and give. There you go. You can start to see actually there's some green popping out there on some of the seeds. It looks really nice. The pads are nicely covered. Everything's nice and moist in there. So I'm going to zoom back out here, and again it's the Earl Schreiber 30-second paint job. And I'd like to tell you, I ordered another camera today. And so we're going to start doing some cooking videos with microgreens and a little more details on some other aspects of growing with dual cameras and zooming in and stuff, so I can operate everything without having 2 camera people in here helping me out, where I can just do it on my own. Okay, so I'm giving it a nice watering here. 30 seconds. And there is some water building up in the bottom of the tray. That's okay. As long as your pads aren't floating away, that water building up inside the tray is fine. It's actually full of nutrients, and it'll coax those roots down through the pads and down into the water. So that's a 10-second Earl Schreiber paint job on the lid as well. I'm going to cover it up, put it up on the rack, and everybody have a fantastic day and happy growing.